Hello, my glorious heathens. It is I, the legend that is Dionysus, and today I have a brand spanking new manga that I want to share with you guys called Ami no Furu or Candy Flurry. And this is a manga that came out recently, maybe on Monday, but I seen it, I came across it on Wednesday of this week of the date, the time of recording this. I came across this Wednesday and it's pretty neat. It's pretty interesting. Now, this is a Shonen Jump, a brand new Shonen Jump manga that was created by Santa Matarashi, who, if my sources are correct, created this manga right here called Uchusan Minamagu. I am pretty sure I mispronounced that. I do apologize. But this right here was his first work, and of course, Candy Flurry is clearly his brand new work. And we also have a writer for this manga by the name of Takaguchi Ippon, which I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that word, so I do again apologize. However, if the sources are correct for him, this is Taguchi's first writing work, and by the way the story went, he did a decent job so far. And overall, this manga, the first chapter, is pretty good. It's pretty good, and I am curious as to see what happens next. Now, what is Candy Flurry? Well, apparently the mangaka asked themselves what would happen if Willy Wonka got a hold of the devil fruit from One Piece and used them as secret ingredients to his candy. Well, you get Candy Flurry. See, in this manga, in this world, there's an organization. I don't know if it's evil because of what they did, or if they are technically good, but they just didn't understand or didn't know what would happen if they did this. But it's an organization that gave candy to the public, and this candy is limited. It's said to have there's only 100 pieces, so it kind of has that Gipnir idea behind it, where there's a certain amount of coins that a certain amount of people had, and I'm pretty sure there's other manga that follow the same rule. Heck, if I'm not mistaken, Zatch Bell or Gash Bell, as it's called in Japan, it also has the same premise with a certain amount of characters that come to Earth, and you gotta do a thing, right? Well, apparently there is in this manga 100 sweet users who maybe some are good, maybe some are evil. However, there was a tragedy that happened, and now sweet users are kinda under the radar for what is called the City or the Sweet Police, who if you're an illegal sweet user, you will be persecuted. Now, our main character goes by the name of, and again, I will try my absolute best to pronounce the name right, Sumugi Menasi, who, as you can see, is a wielder of a giant lollipop. And she is, of course, a sweet user, duh, she's the main character, who is obsessed with sweets. She loves lollipops a lot. So, she would get along with Bayonetta and Juliet from Lollipop Chainsaw, right? But she views lollipops as kind of like a special little treasure, if you will. She doesn't eat it in one go. Again, I want you to read the manga to kind of, see for yourself. But to her, lollipops are like a sacred thing, and she loves sweets. Now, as for her personality, besides being having a massive sweet tooth, she does seem to be kind of an idiot at times. Again, with the manga, you'll see one moment where it's like, why did you do this, right? But she does her character design. It looks pretty simplistic, but here's the thing: sometimes simplicity is good. Like, she doesn't look like the background character. She still has a unique character design that's meant for her. She doesn't have to have crazy unique hair or whatever. I mean, to be fair, you could also say Deku has a pretty simplistic design. I mean, yeah, his hair kinda tells you that this is Deku, but at the same time though, it's a still a simple little design. And by the way, I'm not trying to bash on the creator or anything. I sometimes simple is good, right? But she, of course, like I said, she has a sweet tooth. She seems to be a bit of not that bright. I don't want to say she's the idiot. Like she's not like Luffy or Asta. I mean, she might be like Asta in a way. I'm not sure. Let's read chapter two to kind of really get a good grip on her overall personality. But one character in particular, we know exactly who he is. He is a sweet police. Clearly, he doesn't have the power, but his name is Masaki Midori, who, as you can see, is a sweet police with a fork, and he hates sweets because of what happened so long ago. Now, the thing is with him, he's got that good boy attitude, that boy scout. He has to be. He's kind of like Ida from Boku no Hero. I think Ida, but not as him though. With Ida, he kind of goes overboard with the whole hand gestures and whatnot. No. This is a more chilled out Ida. I but overall, we have two characters as of right now, and I'm assuming will we see more characters? Like I'm going to go ahead and assume that we're going to get a sweet user who's absolutely hyper, because this is a manga about sweets, right? This is a manga about candy, so clearly they gotta have one character who is absolutely hyper and has no chill, right? But I do hope we at least get like maybe a small team, maybe a team of four or a team of five to kind of give like a nice little diverse cast here. But other than that though, I've seen a couple of people talk down about this manga. I like they're saying the premise sounds too silly, right? Oh, it's a candy user, and oh, by the way, before I forget, I don't want to use any manga panels that have words in them because as well as I do, YouTube be funny sometimes and demonetizing your videos, terminating your channels, etc., etc. So I want to at least be careful. Now, next chapter, next time, I might have like game footage playing in the background, to kind of make it more entertaining. I do apologize. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how to put music into these videos and whatnot. Again, legal, music. That way YouTube doesn't get me for copyright. But other than that, though, just just bear with me for this one video, right? But jumping back to the whole premise, a lot of people have said that this, or not a lot. I mean, okay, okay. So on Twitter, when you type in Candy Flurry and you scroll down, there's a lot of praise from a lot of people who are, they're interested, they're intrigued to see what happens next in this manga. And there are a few people who kind of say, this is silly, this is dumb, this is what have you. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Mangaka in Japan as a whole are geniuses when it comes to creativity. Alright? They can make a scene emotional. I mean, heck, look at One Piece, for instance. One Piece is the only manga slash anime where you can get emotional because of a boat. Oda knows what he's doing with One Piece. Even though the character designs can be goofy and silly and weird, it can still be awesome, epic, and emotional, wholesome, what have you. I have faith that the creator knows what they're doing, right? The premise, yeah, it is silly, it is odd, it is strange, what have you, but I'm going to put some money on this, saying that the mangaka is going to make this into a fantastic anime with a silly premise, but a lot of heart. Right? It's going to be funny. It's going to be wholesome. It's going to be emotional because I have faith that the creator is going to give us something pretty good. And I hope I am right. I hope I'm right. So before any of you scoff at the idea of a world of candy users, I suggest you at least give this 3 chapters and see where it goes. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. First, let me get some water. Hold on. I'm sorry, my mouth was dry. But here's the thing. Is the first chapter of any manga the greatest of the great? Like, did One Piece Chapter 1 really grab your attention? I mean, heck, if you ask me, One Piece didn't really start off until the Orlog arc, right? That's when things really got interesting, in my opinion. Or, you look at Jujutsu Kaisen. Did the first chapter really make you think, yeah, this is going to be the next big manga, this is going to be the next big anime? No. I mean, yeah, it's a great manga and anime and whatnot, but chapter one of any manga is not a guarantee that this is going to be a hit or miss. This was just the introduction. Maybe chapter five of Candy Flurry is when it really picks up, when we really get some serious, storytelling or whatever. Maybe we're going to get some wholesome storytelling. Maybe we're going to get something absolutely incredible. Who knows? But again, don't spit on this. Don't sleep on this manga. Alright? Give it a chance. Give it the chance that it deserves, especially since the mangaka clearly put in a lot of effort because you see this lollipop that the user's holding. This isn't just a black and white lollipop. Like in the the cover, it's a multicolored lollipop, and the designs, the art style, everything is very detailed. Alright, the mangaka did not half-ass this by any means. He put in the work. He put in a lot of details into the background, the character designs, the characters' powers, etc., etc. He didn't just kind of put in 10% and there you go. He went forward and beyond. Alright, and again, the MC, she's pretty interesting. Alright. We're probably gonna get some first mime, second mime. With the two characters, the male and the female characters. But we might be introduced to, of course, some more characters to give some more diversity, some more personality, and this. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say it right now. This might not be the next big anime, the next big manga, the greatest thing ever, but I'm gonna hope, okay, I'm gonna hope that it might be able to at least stand next to the big boys. This might be worthy enough to stand next to Fire Force, and it might stand next to Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright? I'm going to be bold enough to say that right here and right now. It has a chance. Give this manga a chance. It could very well be the next big anime. It might be worthy enough, again, to stand next to Fire Force, Jujutsu Kaisen, and all the other big boys. Now, that is as far as I want to go. I hope you read the manga. I hope I at least piqued your interest. And again, don't judge a book by its cover, right? Give it a try. Give it 1 chapter. It's on Viv right now. and please give this a try. Not for me, but for you. Don't sleep on this manga. I give it a chance. Now, of course, we're at the end of my video, so I do hope you glorious heathens will like and subscribe to my channel. Please like it to do the whole YouTube algorithm thing, and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, my glorious heathens, remember to keep it spicy.